Namaste everyone, welcome to our YouTube channel Dr. Abhishek Kumar. Today we are going to learn about the clinical anatomy of uterine tube. In our previous video we learned about the anatomical structure of uterine tube. You can click on I button to see that video. Now we will see the clinical anatomy. Salpingitis. Salpinx is a other name for the uterine tube. It is a synonym of uterine tube is called salping, and whenever the last word itis is coming, that means it's a inflammation. Okay, so salpingitis is the inflammation of uterine tube. Okay, is called salpingitis. Sterility. Inability to have a child is called sterility. The most common cause of sterility in female is tubal blockage. The uterine tube is blocked, which may be congenital or may caused by some other infection. The patency of tube can be investigated. So what is mean by patency? Patency means the degree of openness of a tube such as a blood vessel or catheter. The relative absence of blockage is measured in a percent. So patency of a tube can be investigated by insufflation test. Insufflation test is also called as Reuven test, and the second one is hysterosalpingography. Hysterosalpingography and Reuven test. So we will see one by one what is Reuven test and hysterosalpingography. Normally in Reuven's test, the air pushed into the uterus pass through the tube and leak into the peritoneal cavity. This leakage produce a hissing or bubbling sound which can be ausculted over the iliac fossa. So hysterosalpingography is a radiological technique by which the cavity of the uterus and the lamina of the tube can be visualized after injecting radio-opaque oily dye into the uterus. This is the clear picture of uterus and fallopian tube. By using the hysterosalpingogram, we see the clear picture of fallopian tube on your screen. Now we come to another clinical anatomy, that is a tubal pregnancy. So sometimes the fertilized ovum, instead of reaching the uterus, this fertilized ovum, it adheres to the wall of the uterine tube and start developing there only. This is known as tubal pregnancy. This enlarging embryo may lead to a rupture of the tube. So it lead a very critical condition for a patient who is having tubal pregnancy. Now come to the another clinical anatomy, that is a tubectomy. Tubectomy for purposes of a family planning. Its purposes for a family planning. A woman can be sterilized by removing a segment of uterine tube on both the sides. This can be done by laparoscopy. On your screen you can see the picture of laparoscopic sterilization, or through an incision in the abdominal wall. Here is the picture of abdominal sterilization. Next one is transport of ovum. The transport of ovum is chiefly due to the muscular contraction. The ciliary movement create an effective stream of lymph toward the uterus, which assisted in the nourishment of the ovum in the lumen of the tube over the mucosal ridge. So this uterine tube, generally it nourishes and transports the ovum or oocytes to the uterine cavity. A very quick recap, we have seen till now the salpingitis, sterility, Reuven's test and hysterosalpingography, then tubal pregnancy, then tubectomy and transport of ovum. Thank you very much.